Good morning, guys. It is 3:45 a.m. on November 16th, and currently I am on my way to the airport, where I've got a 6 a.m. flight bound to Lisbon. So we got out of the door a bit later than I wanted to, but I was just unsure about so many things that I had packed that I just had to take a quick second look at what I've packed. Now I'm on my way down to the metro, where I'll catch one metro and then change to catch another one. It's fairly easy to get to the airport from here, so yeah, I will see you. Alrighty, we've gotten to the metro station, subway station, and here we'll be taking one train, as I mentioned before, and then we'll transition over to another one. Alrighty, as you can see, we made it to Copenhagen airport, and now we're going straight to security. We've got around an hour and 30 minutes before the departure, so we should have time. Not all the time in the world, but we definitely do have time. So let's get it. And there are two other co-workers that are flying out of Copenhagen, so I'm gonna meet them at the gate. So yeah, as soon as I get through security, the first thing I'm gonna do is grab a coffee and then head straight to the gate to relax before the flight boards. Cool. Alright, so we are 2 hours in with 2 hours to go. I'm trying to see if I could get a few hours of sleep in, but unfortunately I wasn't successful in that. I don't feel too tired, but I know it's gonna hit me later today. Fortunately, it's gonna be a day walking around, relaxing, and probably going to it early, so not too worried about my energy level. I'm also a little unsure about the audio and how good the audio is gonna come through, but since I have these wired earbuds, I think it should be okay. So I just tested the audio and it was actually really good. I think I can clean up some of the cabin noise in post. I try not to do too much editing and adjusting, but sometimes it's so noisy that I have to do it. But I would say 99.9 times I don't do anything. I literally just stitch the videos together. Alright, so we made it to Lisbon, and currently I'm sitting in an Uber with two of my coworkers. We're heading to a cafe which is next to our Airbnb, where we're gonna chill for an hour to 2 hours before we'll be checking into the Airbnb, or at least storing the luggage at our Airbnb. Alright, so after a nice little brunch in Lisbon, we're now checking out Time Out Market. We have around an hour till we're able to drop off our suitcases at the Airbnb, and the check-in is still at 3 p.m. But we're gonna stay in the area until we've dropped off our suitcases, because then it's gonna be a bit easier to walk around. But take a look at how beautiful this is, man. Pastéis de nata, homemade Portuguese custards. Det er faktisk bare den samme smag. Ja, så det er bare 3 af dem her, vi skal have. Hi, 3 pastéis de nata. Alright, we're 1 hour into our Lisbon trip. We already had brunch, and now we are about to devour these pastéis de natas. Vilas? Oi! Yes! Ej, hvor er det fedt! Alright, so they did tell us that Lisbon is a city with many hills, so it doesn't come as a surprise that in order to get to the Airbnb, we need to get up these flight of stairs. Alright, the first hill break of many, I would say. Alrighty, so we just dropped off our suitcases and our bags at the Airbnb that we'll be staying at today and tomorrow. And we just met up with the most awesome host. She was so sweet that she allowed us to store the suitcases. And yeah, now we are on our way to a sports bar where we're gonna watch Portugal versus Armenia. So that's going to be a nice experience as well, watching Portugal play while we're in Portugal. We've been here for around 2 hours, and I can already say what a beautiful city. The architecture, the people so far. Oh man, this is going to be a really, really nice 7 days in Lisbon. Wow. Det er sådan, du har statuen, der minder lidt om Rio, og så har du den røde bro, der minder lidt om Golden Gate, det er faktisk i San Francisco. What? Ja. Alright, it looks like there are some pretty gray, dark clouds above us, so we're gonna go ahead and find a bar where we can watch the game, which starts in an hour and a half, I think. But yeah, just took a quick walk down the marina here. Absolutely stunning city. I can't wait to show my girlfriend all of this when she comes on Thursday, but first we got the Linas trip ahead of us, where I've got in my words, an awesome schedule planned. So yeah, super excited about that.
And I don't know what it is, but I'm just a bit more comfortable holding up my camera like this in a foreign city, a foreign country, than back home. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it just feels a bit easier, or feels less intimidating. Det er bare lige ud, ikke? The people of Lisbon must be incredibly fit, walking up and down these hills every single day, man. Our Danish bodies are definitely not used to this. But hey, we'll take the free exercise. I honestly think this is what people use the Stairmaster for, to train up for travels like this, where you walk up and down hills. The Stairmaster is the perfect exercise equipment to prepare yourself for a trip to Lisbon. Alright, so we're sitting here at a bar and we are ready to watch the Portugal versus Armenia game. Ireland just scored against Hungary in the very last second, and I believe is now in the playoffs for the World Cup. And Portugal, by the way, won 9-1. Alrighty, after spending close to 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours at that bar, we're now on our way to the Airbnb where we can now finally check in. We were able to watch 2 different games. Obviously the Portugal versus Armenia game, that one ended 9-1, superior win for Portugal. But then there was this other game going on, which was Hungary versus Ireland, and that was a very close game. And Ireland, they scored a goal. They were tied and Ireland scored a goal in the very last seconds of that game. And I believe that means that Ireland is going into the World Cup playoffs. So that was a very deciding game. Cool guys, that was the update for now. See you later. I think this is an iconic shot for a photo. I think by the end of this day, I would have climbed somewhere around 100 flights of stairs, probably more. But again, we'll take the free exercise. Alrighty, so we made it back to our Airbnb and just had a moment to just relax for a little bit. It's 4:40 at the moment, and we'll grab an early dinner and then head to bed early, just because we were up so early this morning. But honestly guys, check out this view from this place. Again, we just got one night here before we're gonna move to a bigger one and meet our other co-workers tomorrow. Beautiful. Alright guys, I will see you later. Alright, as you can probably tell, we are back at the Timeout Market. There's just so many great options here that we knew we had to check one of these options out. I already stumbled upon this steak spot, which could be nice to check out. Alrighty, so we ordered some traditional Portuguese duck rice. Very good? Alright, so that Portuguese duck rice was absolutely delicious. Like, delicious. And now we're gonna head over to the pastéis de nata place from earlier, where we're gonna get our third pastéis de nata of the day. They are so good. Yeah, this is the spot. Hey man, 5 pastéis de nata? To go, please. Alrighty, the third pastéis de nata of the day. Alright, round 2. We got these al pastor tacos from Duro de Matar. Alrighty, and my coworker Latimer is going for a round 3. We got some serrano, we got some bread here. Yeah! Ej, jeg elsker Lisbon. Sådan. No. Alright man, what a feast. We started out with a Portuguese duck rice. Then we proceeded to have 2 pastéis de nata. One of my coworkers and I, we had 2 and the other one had 1. Then we proceeded to... Oh, we also had this croquette thing with the Portuguese duck rice. After that, we had 2 al pastor tacos each. And then... what else do we have? Oh yeah, and then one of the guys had some serrano. Perfect, so yeah, now we're super full. And now it's time to head home to relax for the rest of the evening. And catch up on some sleep. Cool guys, adios.
Yeah.
Alright, I couldn't resist it, so just grabbing one last beer for me. That's a non-alcoholic beer at this cozy alley.
Meget atypisk for jer. Specielt den måde, det er lavet.